Hello friend, it's BorasLegend here, and today's time for my FIFA 20 passing tutorial with a complete guide to passing in this game with all techniques there is, with of course the old ones and also the new features in this game, where some of these are really useful. I will show you when and how and where to use them, and with this guide I hope that you can find your way of passing in FIFA 20. So let's get going. First out, we have the regular ground pass. It can seem a bit tricky in FIFA 20 with passes going all over the pitch. In FIFA 20, it is more important to have a good posture towards your desired direction. And if you still suffer to get your passes right, you can try to change to early pass lock, which can help you if you play with a lot of input delay. But the main key to have fluent X passing is to decide your direction early and aim with your left stick. This of course requires some vision and some planning in your attack, but it will help you a lot to find the right receiver. And dare to use passes on one touch. They are very effective and can easily open up the opponent's defense. Then we have the driven pass, which has become less relevant in past years, but is still important to have in your locker. To perform a driven pass, you must hold down R1 or RB on Xbox while performing a ground pass. It is very effective to use to slice through the opponent's midfield, as it will add some extra power to the pass. But the extra power will also result in a higher error percentage for the pass and for the receiver, so don't overuse the driven pass. The driven pass can also be used with great success as a low cross to score so-called tap-ins. Time for a new great technique, which is the lofted ground pass. To perform this, you just have to double tap your passing button. It is a great feature to use to find a striker in a tight position. This technique simply adds some bouncing to the pass, which can create chances out of nothing. Then we have the good old through ball. It is extremely effective in FIFA 20 to find a deep pass to a running striker. And this technique is very simple. It just requires some timing. Take a look at your striker. As soon as he is about to touch the defender, you should deliver the pass. Direction is assisted, so all you have to do after the pass is to hold down the sprint button and hope for the best. But we also have the threaded through balls, which add some extra curve and depth to the deep pass. And this is great to use on the wing to curve around the defense and find an attacker on the run. The timing is the same as with regular through balls. The only difference with the threaded ones is that you have to hold down R1 or RB on Xbox and simply add some more power to the pass. In FIFA 20 we also have lofted through balls, which are also new in this game, and this works just the same as with the lofted ground pass. You only have to double tap your through ball button, which will add some bounce to the ball and can help you to get over some obstacles like legs of defenders. Time for the classical lob pass that we all love. It is a bit inconsistent in FIFA 20, and that is why I like to change to manual lob passes. It is a bit tricky to get used to in the beginning, but if you master it, you can have a higher success rate than someone that is using assisted lob passes. And it is also way more fun. You only have to practice your left thumb awareness to know how you're aiming without looking at the actual controller. When it comes to the power, you should use around 1 bar from close range, 2 bars from mid-range, 3 bars for longer distances, and also full power if you want to just clear it from the defensive line. Then we also have the new driven lob pass in FIFA 20, where you have to hold R1 or RB on Xbox while performing a lob pass, so 3 buttons at the same time. And this adds some more speed and depth to the pass, but in most cases normal lob pass is a better option, even though this one looks pretty cool. Time for the good old cross pass, which is good to use to switch sides. It has a higher error percentage this year, so be careful if you see that your fullback that you want to switch to is under pressure. But you can also add L1 or LB on Xbox to the cross pass, which will add a lot of height. This can be useful to split the opposition and find a target man up front. In these examples, this technique won't be effective as we have a small receiver up front, but it will work like a charm with a tall and strong striker. And then we have my favorite technique to switch sides in FIFA 20, the R1 or RB on Xbox cross pass, simply the driven cross pass. This type of cross pass will have a very high speed, but also travel on a lower altitude, which will of course increase the chance to get stuck on the way to the destination. But with the driven cross pass you can switch sides extremely fast and find free teammates before the opponent has time to react and apply pressure. And last we have the FLAIR passes. This can be used to piss off your opponent and requires L2 or LT on Xbox to be held down while performing a pass action. And this will add all kind of funny animations to the pass, which sometimes can distract your opponent and make him think that he's facing a pro player. There is one situation where the FLAIR pass actually can be practically helpful, and that is if you want to make a pass with a difficult angle, where a FLAIR pass can reduce the error margin. Alright guys, that is it for today. I hope you appreciated this video. If it is so, make sure to drop a like. We're gonna have some more tutorials coming this week of course, so stay tuned. The launch week of FIFA 20, just trying to get as much as possible out there to help you guys out. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, until next time.